Guys, I'm here to talk about this week's episode of Kamen Rider ZEZTZ. Don't mind the background noise, it's just my washer. And the craziest thing is, we've, it's been introduced that nightmares basically caused every horrible event, like every war, every crime, every tragedy event, even 9/11. Even though they don't outright say that, they do reference it. So it wasn't Bush, it wasn't Osama. I mean, it wasn't Bin Laden. It was the nightmares that caused 9/11. But yeah, it was crazy, and that's why the agency code was formed to stop said nightmares, and why Project ZEZTZ was created, because what Zero wanted to do is he wanted to use Baku's nightmare to stop, all of this, stop, the nightmares and, bad dreams. Like, man. And oh yeah, and another thing is, it's also been revealed that Zero, Commander Zero is Baku's actual biological father. And oh yeah, and Nim isn't his biological sister. Yeah, she's an agent that also works for Code. And also his parents, so his parents are also agents as well, for Code, pretending to be his parents. Yeah, and it's crazy. And and the coolest thing in that episode, the fight between, Zets and the evil Zets. That fight was crazy. Like, wow, that was pretty awesome. And another thing that we also get, and we understand why Zero's very cold and distant towards Baku, his own biological son, being that if he, cares about him, the nightmare gets stronger. So, yeah. And I also like how the two detectives are more involved in the plot, That's a plus. Yeah. And oh yeah, in the end of this episode, well, I should also mention the talk between Baku and Nim. It's pretty sweet. Being that, they're in terrible situations, but they still, they still are nice and kind people, regardless of their situation. And oh yeah, in the end of the episode, Baku's driver, the Zed's driver breaks, and Zig, Kamen Rider Don, shows up. This episode was pretty crazy, but pretty awesome. I loved it. Can't wait for the next episode of Kamen Rider ZEZTZ. Alright, that's all, goodbye.